Ooh, this fire. I never got to see inside this shit.
The owner hella cool too.
This car hella cool.
Ooh, this might be a way too. I wonder if he's inside right now.
It's usually cars parked out front. You can't really even see in. That shit was hard.
And inside. What's up, brother?
Start off there,
Just shoot in here.
work through this bitch, work into that. What?
And if they got a T or something, that could be like
Or the
we work for the
jumpsuit.
spot.
That's ass.
He on the phone. This?
Bro, yeah. This it. This the one.
Yep.
Can we get a car? Like to actually drive out? Because that would be fire too if at the end of the shot you and Miles drove off. Not necessarily a driving shot, just seeing y'all drive off for the shot. You know?
I gotta see it's kind of soon. What's up, brother? Yeah, good to see you.
Same here, brother.
Come on.
I haven't seen you.
Man, we filming today. Could we come in here for a bit and use the shop? Nice.
It's a mess, but you can.
No, it's perfect. It's like a perfect set. We probably gonna start around like 2:30ish. I love it.
Anytime.
Gratitude. All right, I'll see you soon. Boom.
That quick. That quick, that easy.
Here's our set and our concept.
Oh God. What
Use
happened?
your community.
What happened to bro that was supposed to be doing the mural?
Use your community. That's fire.
We walked right. That's how God and the universe work though. We just set a concept inside and walked past that nigga shit. We've never been able to see that far inside. The garage is usually down or the cars is blocking it.
We shooting with miles minute today.
Miles Minute approved.
It's dope because he been on me too. Like he like to move at the speed we like to move. It's like, come on. We got one. Yeah. We'll see since we got a little time. If we can get 3 or 4 different visualizers for it, perfect. And we
What you doing at a basketball court? What you go to an
We can
indoor
just keep
court?
promoting that hoe. That's a big ass one. That freestyle going viral again.
The one you posted yesterday?
We finna see that hoe.
It was at 200,000 when I seen it last night. That's crazy.
That's a half
Hella
a ticket.
comments.
Half a ticket.
Damn.
I got hella more clips to go through, but just what I was going through yesterday was like, bro, hella.
That's
It's unbelievable to put out this much.
Right.
Like I had to start. I sorted the YouTube from oldest to newest and went all the way back down. Shit almost made me depressed.
Cause you had so much to
We're
go
going
through?
there.
Cause you had so much to go through?
Huh? Thank you. Huh?
Cause you had so much to go through?
I'm just seeing life live through YouTube. I can see my whole life.
Yeah.
Started that channel when I was 2016. I could see all the different people, different phases, different times, different styles, mood. It was just like a period of grievance. That shit fly when you live in it. But when you start to look at it and see it, it's just like, damn. Crazy.
Yeah, in the moment, living it. Even just looking back on footage, like the P-Lo footage and shit, it's like, Mally looks so different, you look so different. Everybody looked different in a little bit of time. That shit crazy.
right? And that's nothing. That was like recent.
Exactly.
But that's how fast niggas grow and change. Like when I'm in Mally, it's like Mally had dreads in that first live session.
Crazy. So we're gonna shoot Miles Minnick and some Cam Cortez before sunset. And then sunset,
We'll
some
see
Velour.
how we feeling after the Miles shit. We might break between then and then do Velour at sunset.
Bet.
But if everybody in that mode still, you knock out some Cam Cortez joints. What's dope is like, even if we do a music video traditionally with different locations and shit, it never takes us as much time as it takes regularly. Like I'm thinking like, even when we did the Pilo shoot, if that was just for one song, it only took us 2-3 hours, you know?
Right? They do days or 12-hour shoots.
Days.
But we was on set with, I'll never forget that shit. We got there hella early, didn't leave till night.
What's up, y'all?
Didn't leave till night.
Oh, God. What's up, brother?
What's up, dog?
Come on. Grind all winter, shine all summer. Watch for the snakes, we ain't running up the numbers. The beautiful thing about like all of our tracks that make it easy, it's like the songs usually lend to the visual. Like it's so, usually when I rap, it ain't much you can't see. Like
Right.
if you just close your eyes, you can see everything that you need to see. It ain't like rap where you gotta make up some fucking scene.
Right. Maybe that's what, remember we was talking about that last night with, when we was like, them niggas be so hard, but they just be rapping about nothing.
That's why they videos
Videos
be.
be
It's like,
everywhere.
remember when you showed me that one video and I was like, you know, you gotta do all this because the song.
Yeah.
Like that's what it be. Because when you got like a great song, it's like if we shoot Cade's story, you don't have to do nothing but follow the song. Premonitions, Hidden in the Mind, every song I made, you really don't have to do nothing but follow the song.
But theirs be like hella effects, which is dope. Like I fuck with some of this shit.
What's
like
up, dog?
Lucky, you know Lucky? The artist?
From Fairfield?
Nah. He
Oh, Lucky X.
I don't know what it is.
With
It's
the
like,
dreads, the black
yeah.
nigga, yeah.
His visuals be hard as fuck. But he be rapping. I don't even know what he's saying.
You know what's crazy? He used to be a different artist.
For real?
Yeah, completely. He used to go by Lucky X. He was a completely different. It's just Lucky now. I seen, and it's not the same. Like if you go look at it though, that's what I was telling T yesterday when I was going through the YouTube. One thing that kind of gave me grace in my process of change and transition was like, even when you go to old live sessions and shit, I'm the same person. I'm still cracking jokes and laughing, and there's humor there, and it's funny. I'm the same nigga that I am today. I never changed. I didn't change my art, and it's like, yeah, I make conscious records, I make slide, make all that shit, but I never changed.
Playboy Cardi.
You look at some of them, like,
That nigga
yeah,
changed.
they're like completely different
niggas.
people and artists. Which I mean, I don't know if it's a bad thing. Maybe I should have changed.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a bad thing either.
But you would never see an old video of me and Mimi now and be like, damn, you're a completely different person. You know, it's like I've grown as a human,
and
but
you are a completely different
I'm the
person,
same,
but you the same
me in
Yeah.
essence.
Yeah.
Like you're never going to meet a different version of me.
Yeah. Lil Uzi. And it's not a
Right.
bad thing. Like
It do
I'm
not
not
matter.
I'm not hating
When they got
on y'all
longer,
niggas,
car
like,
got faster, bitch got better.
that shit fire on y'all end, but it's just it's evident you can see it. But they visuals though. But when
Yeah.
they be talking about nothing, it's like of course we finna do any and everything.
And like honestly, those visuals expire, which is why I'm like, I'm finna get back to just like writing my treatments and crafting them the way I used to when I was doing Perfect and Rough Week and I Meant Well. Like I gotta show you that video. That shit, cause like you know that's really what I do. And they stick longer when like you can tell a story that has a beginning, middle, and end, like all the effects and shit is cool. Like they're cool. But when you can tell a story, beginning, middle, and end, and bring it home and it stick with somebody.
Yeah.
I remember we shot Perfect and we dropped it. This nigga Fonny Mama called me and was like, nigga, that fucking video felt so real, I started screaming at the end. You know, and it's like, I'm gonna show you when we get back to the crib, because it was back then, but you know, like we was executing that vision, and like I always had it, and I'm a director at heart. It's just, you know, at some point it's like hard to do everything, but that's really what's gonna bring it back there, is me executing my mind. And that's what Visualizers is. It's like me executing my mind and vision through y'all. There ain't nobody else ever did that shit.
Yeah, Visualizers didn't exist before you.
It did, just not in that format at all. Like, that's not what it was when niggas said, yeah, right?
Those aren't Visualizers, niggas.
That's why I said we gotta find a new name for it. But we've already coined it as Visualizers.
Oh God.
Like when niggas come to us, they be like, Visualizer. But a visualizer used to just, it used to gotta just be like a photo.
No, it was a photo that just moved.
Yeah.
It was the album photo. It was the album photo that moved. Like, that's crazy. I don't think do you have any of those moving images, like albums like that?
Yeah, when I was,
what album?
When I had first, it wasn't an album though, I used to have Ro make like cartoons moving when I would do freestyles and shit. And I got that from Jordan Lucas. Yeah. Crazy.
Right. I'm gonna blow.
It's really finna be a crazy doc. All the ingredients is there. You know, it's hella crazy. I used to feel like I wouldn't be able to have like a doc on my life and shit because my shit was so normal compared to all the docs I seen where it's like craziest shit happening. You know, it's like 50 Cent got shot 9 times. Yeah. I used to be like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I lived, you know, such a normal life, but I realized that my normality is the specialty because a billion other niggas lived the exact life. Like I could say certain shit about my mom and my granny or this, and niggas relate instantly because they like, nigga, you feel me? And sometimes we try to like run away from that and make a narrative about who we are or all this shit, but it's like, man, embrace your life and use that. Somebody gonna connect somewhere, and that's all you need to worry about is the people who it do connect to. You ain't gotta make up no fucking
extravagant ass
nigga
lie. It may not even be a lie, but just that life, like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to have to be shot 9 times
at all
to get a doc.
At all.
Like, I'm glad that happened.
I don't even want to be shot, you know, at to get a doc.
I don't even want to be shot at. Fuck that. I don't even want to have to defend myself
to get a doc.
I'm
you
cool.
Feel me?
I want to walk through life cool, big bruh.
Right? And I think that's a special doc in itself. It's like, man, we just walk through the hood and share our grace. What's up, y'all? And share our grace and energy. And
oh, God.
You can't beat that. I think that's special in itself.
I was just telling the homie last night on the phone, I was like, bruh, all that shit that niggas is rapping about doing and all that, like, where we come from, I was like, that shit not even real. Like, Niggas is not outside doing that every day. Y'all not. I was telling him, I was like, bro, you're not killing niggas every day. And he was like, yeah, we know. And I was like, so the fact that y'all got 600 songs.
Said we know.
I said the fact y'all got 600 songs, like y'all niggas got hella songs and a nigga dying in every song.
And that be the thing that, you know, you come to realize, I mean, yeah, it's a different era because like when I was in high school, we knew niggas who was really outside. And right. It was like, no, nigga, they ain't even saying it in a rap. Because it's like, no, that nigga, really, everybody know. Yeah. But now it's like, now it's so interesting because it's just like, it's almost just like the thing to do and thing to say, but it's not real because it's like, we're outside every day. So it ain't no way you outside and I never see you because I'm outside every single day.
That's literally what I told him. I said, bro, me and Russ have walked every fucking street in South Vallejo and North, but really South. Nigga, we done walked across the bridge, so I know we done hit every street over. Like, nigga, what?
All over.
All the spots that niggas like, this where we be at on the... But, and I'm not saying this to antagonize niggas or to make niggas feel like that you need to prove yourself. I'm just saying live your truth, brother. I'm not outside telling you niggas I'm outside doing none of that. I'm just outside. It's okay to be outside, but y'all niggas saying y'all outside terrorizing every day. That's not going on.
Yeah.
That's not going on.
Yeah, it's just like, but like I said, I think we mistake it for what it's not to them. Like for them, it really is like, no, that's just what you say. You know, it's like when everybody start rapping about sticks and 30s, it's like, no, that's just, it's like when I was a young nigga rapping, I said everything Lil Wayne said. Because it was like, oh, that's just what you say. Nigga, that's just rap. And I think that's where they at with it. It's not like none of them think it's real. But they do. Because when you be watching the video, it be like, nigga.
Them hood vlogs.
Yeah. But
I love my niggas,
I think it's just the thing to say and do. And young niggas gonna imitate whatever they favorites do and say. You know, as we all did. Like I said, when I was coming up, everything Wayne did, and you know, I used to try to replicate and imitate.
My partner said last night, he was like, man, you know how that shit really not real? A nigga would die every day.
A nigga would die every day
if they was really outside.
You know what's
like
crazy? On Vallejo, niggas get shot at every day out here.
Just about.
Somebody is out here active, but it don't be
gang shit though. It be regular niggas out here shooting at niggas.
It be crackheads too.
Oh God.
That be the crazy part.
Nigga, Vallejo Crime posted a video that it was a civilian who shot a nigga for running up on his house. A civilian.
And it don't be niggas from Vallejo. Like every time you check the news, it be niggas coming in from every which way.
That shit kind of just, it's crazy, but he was even saying like, niggas, he was saying how he just feel like the energy around niggas been kind of just weird and he ain't really fucking with it because it's like, bruh, our lives is in danger because this the life we chose and y'all niggas acting weird, and then on top of that, it's like, y'all acting like the police don't exist. Y'all wanna be outside. We 30, bruh. Like the nigga I'm talking to, he 32.
You know, like, that's nigga. One thing I never understood. I don't understand how niggas could shoot a nigga that look like them, and then the police come and they put their gun down and lay on the ground. I'll be so confused. It's like, let that nigga have it too. Like, why are we stopping here at us? Now you give up. That is the great. That don't make no sense to me. But it show you like the value niggas place on our own lives, because that don't make sense to me.
That don't make no sense.
I be confused. They be like, come out with your hands up. And niggas do it. It's like you just killed a nigga who look like you. What the hell is going on? All that shit is fake. We all grew up playing and doing the same things. And it's like, you got beat up once and now You're a murderer.
A mass one.
Like
And
a
portraying it to the
mass
internet.
murder, you know, like, bro, stop it.
That should be so crazy, bro.
It's an illness.
For real.
It's an illness.
Like, I got a whole son on the way. You think I want to wake up? And this nigga like, yeah, Dad, I'm a gangbanger today. Like, the fuck?
You
The
failed.
fuck? I failed. Cause I didn't, what?
You failed.
That nigga not finna grow up that's not how that's
I
gonna
remember when I
happen,
was
brother.
growing up, I used to hang out hella North Thing, yo. I went to school one day, I had a red rag in my back pocket. My mama seen that shit. Now I got a text from my dad while I was at school. He's like, when you get home, I'm on your ass. I was like, threw that bitch away immediately. It ain't never been that serious. And that's the thing, because it's not real. Like, when you're a young nigga coming up,
You just influence.
you just impressionable, you influence, you just want to fit in with wherever your homies at, and none of it be real. It's all trial, you know, and error until you learn a lesson that's like, that ain't even it for me.
No, for real.
And, you know, my whole thing is like, I was black. You feel me? It's like, but a lot of niggas don't get those lessons because they ain't even got, like, parents that's
right
there in the head. Like, some of these niggas' parents is they influence. I had some of the homies who, like, they gangbang because their parents did it.
On God.
And put them into that route.
Top op.
Right?
So now it's like, that's what they on. I'm top op too. I'm continuing the lineage. Like, that should be crazy. It's even like, I'm so
but
blessed.
But that don't even be real. It'd be like, yeah, bro, it don't even be real.
Oh God. I'm like, looking back in my little phase of trying to be that too. Be the toughest little, you feel me? That shit was not it, bro. Like, toting a gun illegally ain't it. And I got away with it to where I'm now able to tote a gun legally. But around that time of doing it illegally, I would have thoughts all the time like, damn, what you gonna do for real? Because if you blow this motherfucker at a nigga, you're going to jail. This is a gun that don't even belong to you. You get caught with this motherfucker, you don't even know what's on it. Just being stupid. A lot of niggas don't get to go through that and make it out. Like, a lot of niggas end up having to use that motherfucker or get caught with it. That shit crazy. That shit is really crazy.
Yeah.
And they think
that
it's
should
cool.
Be cool until you got to experience the trauma and the hysteria from your actions.
God. Be hearing that little nigga during that. You can hear it in his voice. How bad that shit be fucking with him that he gotta sit in there.
Of course. He was just free riding around in black trucks and eating Monkey King, enjoying life. Smoking Cali's finest.
That nigga always bring that up. Every time we talk, man, I could use some of that 7 leaves right now. I bet you could. I bet you could.
And that's the thing, is like, your life gonna keep growing and moving and progressing to a point where you may not even have time to pick up those calls. Right. Now, sometimes you don't have the time, you feel me? And it's like, it's gonna get lonelier and lonelier, and he gotta find it within himself. But it's like, that's also part of your lesson in accountability. It's like, if you don't wanna be away from your family, don't do stupid shit.
Oh God.
His predicament is a little different because it was kind of out of his hands, but it was fully in his hands because he never had to be there.
Never had to be there. Ever. Man. That shit crazy.
It is. It's stupid.
It's a blessing though, bro. Darren
it's senseless. It's like it's senseless. All that shit. Like, when I was growing up, even now, the north, south, east, west, Warren, it's like senseless.
Senseless.
Niggas forget they human.
Right.
They forget they got grannies and mamas and babies and sisters they love and that love them.
Man.
And that's all it be, is a nigga feeling unloved.
And then go out and harm somebody that's also loved. So now you got the whole family of them niggas mad at you, ready to do something back to you and whoever. That's what it be, bro. They be forgetting, like, a nigga will go do something to anybody because they mad at you, because you done did the unthinkable.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so fucking glad Darren ain't never actually killed somebody out here. Like, I'm hella glad, because it's like, nigga, that's a crazy target to have on your back.
To put on your family.
On God. To put on your family.
Ain't on your back. It's like, it's on your family.
A nigga will come do any and everything to you for nothing. It's like, bro.
They hurt enough.
On God. Don't
do
take a nigga that
to anybody but the police.
Right. Right.
That shit insane.
It's a blessing for me, like, for real. Because I don't know how much time you're gonna have to do, but this little time that then gave him sitting down, whether it's 2, 3, 4 years, it's like, bro, that's enough time for a nigga to really get in position. And I ain't finna just give him no handout, but it's like, I know he ain't finna. I mean, he still could in there. You can still die and shit, but it's like, it ain't the same as being out here ripping and running these streets every night doing dumb shit.
Right.
It's just not the same.
It's misaligned priorities.
Right. Bro, last week, this kid that I grew up with died in a shootout because he walked in the fire of the other nigga. Like, they shooting at a nigga and he accidentally walked in the fire of a nigga. Got hit by his own partner. Like, that shit crazy.
Friendly fire.
Friendly fire. Didn't even mean to hit him. He just walked in the way of it, trying to hit the other nigga.
That's heinous. That's a heinous act.
Imagine having to live with that. That's crazy.
Somebody got killed out here yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Seen. I don't know who it was, though.
Yeah, it's kind of, it sucks because, you know, it's like, people always like, the city need to do something, man need to do something, but it's like,
what the fuck can they do?
It's not much you could do without providing, like, real resource. Like, the only thing you could do to prevent that is give people other things to do with their time. But even if you do that, some niggas is like, that's just what they prefer to do because what's granted to them. Right. It take years to change that shit. Like, it take years of providing resource because it's all the way up to the parent level. Like, for a kid to have a decent life and want more, they parents gotta have that.
Right.
For the most part, some niggas grow up like shit and then they like, I just don't ever want to do that. But for the most part, it's like, the better the home, the better the child.
Right.
And it take,
come down to
you know,
money.
that's generational. So it take at least 10 years of change for that to be able to be in effect.
Right.
And then it's just like, it's ingrained in culture. And that's really one of the main reasons a nigga be like, bro, I need to go major. Or I always feel like, bro, I need to be the biggest, because it starts to skew influence. Like, I grew up a J. Cole fan and a Kendrick fan and a Pop, you know, and I had, you know, other niggas too passively, but me as a fan, it was them, and they never influenced me to be anything I wasn't. Right. You feel me? But when you don't have that, like right now, who is that? Who's a mainstream artist that has that kind of influence?
It's not even them no more.
Because it's like they're
barely act. They
right?
did their fucking job.
They did their thing.
Fuck, we finna keep going for.
They run.
On God, we done already had
they run.
5, 10 years of this shit.
Right.
They was expecting another nigga like them to come about now.
You will hope, you know, you will hope if you done your job.
Keep going for.
But that's the thing, it didn't happen. right? And you know what's crazy? Like evolution-wise, that's what was supposed to happen. We were supposed to get a better J. Cole, better Kendrick, a better Pop, a better.
It started with Hov, Wayne.
But we like we kind of went backwards.
Exactly.
Due to accessibility, because everyone was able to do it, everyone did it, and then it, it changed everything. What's happening?
I'm like, nigga, how we go from Hov to Cole, Kendrick to
Andre 3000, right?
What the fuck happened?
Whose fetish was that? Whose fetish was that?
He don't have one song where a nigga don't die, and he has hella songs.
And that's the thing, biggest catalog out. Whose fetish was that? Who heard that and was like, this what we need, like that's the problem in today's game. It's like these niggas be fetishizing off of these young niggas in the hood killing each other and dying. And I get it. They're like, oh no, I helped change his life. But it's like, but look at the millions of lives you affected by propelling.
Changed one life that
and fucked up millions. Young boy influenced millions. It be little kids at home like this in the fucking mirror. It's like, what you think that's gonna turn to?
Crazy. Millions. Nigga, I was one of them kids. I used to know all his songs. That's my era of a kid. Young Boy and Chief Keef.
Crazy. That's the thing. I'm always like, it's hard because you never want to deny anyone opportunity who has potential. Like, I don't want none of them niggas to not be able to feed their family and change their life.
Right.
But it's also like, what are we condoning? Like, if a nigga killing everybody in the hood, but he feeding his family, we're going to be like, well, I don't want a nigga to not, bruh. Come on.
He's killing everyone. Everyone's
sorry, at some point,
and he's
it's got to be logical.
He's not even doing the killing no more. He's now paying niggas to go do it. He got the money. You changed his life, and he's still out here causing havoc. That nigga Young Thug was putting money.
Nigga used the money to cause more havoc.
More havoc. Like, what the fuck? I can't say that about you. I don't really know him personally, so I don't know what the fuck he doing. But that nigga blew up, got the fuck out of Chicago, went to LA. He don't.
You don't hear nothing about him.
He don't rap about killing.
You don't hear he be out the mix.
For real.
He be out the mix.
I watched the interview with his manager a few years ago. His manager said after he had a house in New Jersey, and some niggas came and like his niggas came to his crib while he was in LA, and they stole like $250,000 in cash, hella pants, hella clothes, took some car keys. Cars wasn't even there, just took the keys. Basically robbed that nigga. They didn't know he had cameras in the house. That nigga
like,
said,
man, somebody got you.
He said he came back and moved out within that next week. Moved to LA and never talked to them niggas again. Never kicked in with them same niggas, nothing. Like, really left them niggas in the dust. Mm-hmm. And that's why King Von hated
the best thing you could do.
King Von hated Chief Keef for that reason. He said he turned his back on the hood.
Nah.
Like, for real. King Von said it in the interview. He said he a goofy.
Crazy.
Nigga said he a goofy that left the hood hanging. And King Von was out here terrorizing. Terrorizing. Nigga, they said, FBG Duck, the nigga who got killed in Chicago?
Yeah.
They said King Von lined up that play, and if he didn't die, all the niggas who they convicted for that murder, he would be along with them, because he paid for it. That's crazy. And they be thinking the police don't know shit, bro. That's crazy.
It don't be worthwhile.
I feel you on that, on the going major shit because of that, because the influence is real. But
right,
I feel like you still feel going major regardless, so it's gonna be okay.
It's real, and it's like we can't think of one nigga right now who's like has a positive influence on the game. It's like you can't think of one. You know how fucking shameful that is, bro. That's not okay. I mean, the one nigga who's as big has the influence that Cole, Kendrick, even Drake early on is like, you know, Drake was never like a socio-political nigga or putting like, but he was like life. He was still speaking like, you know, his life and his way.
Yeah.
Mm.
For Drake to say he'd get a nigga going, that was crazy.
Crazy. I'm gonna go check on merch real quick.
That's a crazy statement, Drake. Why would you do that?
Cause he start hanging around niggas.
Who get niggas going?
Or who just say they do.
Or that just walk around with guns. Think they do. Miles Minnick approved.
Oh, he made it down. What's up, dog? Huh?
Looking like Kane in minutes.
What's happening?
I had to explain to her what I do. I was like, I literally go out of country and just give it away. And I was like, it's not fun. What's up, Slab?
Did you get a haircut?
I'm the self-proclaimed, not official, GC International Ambassador.
That's fire.
Self-proclaimed.
I can't.
We proclaiming it today. GC International Ambassador.
That's what's up.
Artist.
That's fire.
Oh, that beanie holder is fire. This is hard.
You about to open up the shop?
This is for the pergola, so I can direct the flow way easier. Just be like, hey, here's the small, the medium, grab what you want, check out right here.
Who got these? Yaya?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Perfect.
That's crazy.
Large, XL, and then the other one, so
this is fire.
It'll just be way more organized.
Pick and pull.
Yep. Grab what you want. The hoodies will be hung up. Just pick the color. We'll have those cheap stock behind us. We'll just hang that.
Sheesh.
Just get the flow better. His last show.
Gonna keep getting crazier.
Yeah. So definitely get the sales up too.
Damn.
Instead of asking how many you want, grab what you want.
That is right now.
Sheesh. All right, Art.
All right, man. You got your ticket.
All right, dog.
That shit's so crazy. Art's a gold card member.
Nigga said he'd take merch and just give it away.
Every time he travel.
And he had archives. Hella of it.
For real. He was an early gold card member too. An early gold card member.